Good day, guys. Today I wanted to show you this clamp here from Felder. So I'm just going to insert it into the T slot right here. Tighten it like so. Now, I'm not going to have a lot of good things to say about this clamp today. That's the purpose of the video. It's never going to break. It's going to last a lifetime because it weighs a ton. Just this part here must weigh like 5 pounds. It's all solid steel. This bar here is solid. It's really heavy duty, but the design is really bad. So this is how it works. It's got like a cam lever here, okay, and from experience I have to put this arm about just over 90 degrees and then I clamp it, because if I don't do that, if I just set it like that, then I can't clamp it. It's twisting the tabletop. I could almost damage the table if I would clamp it like this. So it's kind of annoying that every time I use it, I gotta use one hand, put it just past 90 degrees, put it down, and then clamp it. And then when I clamp it, it pushes my plywood away from the fence. So anyways, it's really heavy, it's really annoying. And then when I want to take it off, so let's say I want to cut something at 45 degrees, alright? So then I want to put the fence at 45 degrees. Well, this is in the way, so I have to take it out. And it takes too long to take out. And on top of that, I don't know what kind of material they use at the bottom, but it sticks to the table. So now, okay, well, it didn't stick this time. Let's see. Most of the time it sticks. Let me tighten it a little bit more, show you what I mean. Okay, well, it's not sticking. Usually I have to hit it with a wrench about 5 times. So I don't know if you can see this. I don't know what kind of material this is, but it was sticky. It kept sticking to the table, but today it's not sticking. But you can see the metal is flush or almost protruding. So I don't know why that is. Like, because this can scratch my table, right? That's another thing I don't like about it. Alright guys, I got my stopwatch here, so I'm going to time myself. How long does it take for me to grab the clamp, to install it on the table, clamp it, and then take out the clamp? Because let's face it, sometimes I need to take it out to clamp something, and then I gotta make a 45-degree cut on the piece of wood, which I have to set the fence, and then the fence will hit the clamp, so I have to take it out. So, alright, let's go. Alright, that took 30 seconds. Alright guys, now I want to show you the clamps that I've made. These clamps here, they're made by Craig. Okay, if you can see that. I bought these at Amazon, so I bought 2 of them. Okay, this one is made by Craig also. This one's got a deep throat, and I modified it. I'll show you why later, but I've added a piece of metal to extend it. Okay, And these clamps are not made for sliding table saws. They're made for a multifunctional table. So the bottom's been modified. The bottom's been cut off with a grinder. And so I have 3 of them. I also have this clamp here made by Armor, also bought it on Amazon. I don't like this clamp as much just because it works good, but the handle is a little small in the hand. These here's got a nice grip to it. So anyways, I cut this off here with a grinder, and then I welded a 3/8 by 2-inch flat bar. Okay, and then I don't know if you see these holes here. I tapped drilled and tapped 3mm holes. Okay, so I put a piece of Teflon here. I'm gonna take out this T-nut here. I bought these at Felder, but you can make those yourself out of Delrin plastic too. But anyways, this is Teflon plastic here. So as you can see, I got 3mm machined flathead countersunk screws. So I got 4 of them. So so this here, and it's I countersunk the plastic, so the head of the screw is recessed, so that way with the plastic it's not gonna damage or scratch the table. And then I've welded a bolt here. Before I welded the clamp to the flat bar, I just welded the bolt, and that's a 10mm thread, so it just threads in here. Like so. All right, so now I'm gonna do a test how long this deep throat clamp here is to go over the fence, and this one here is to clamp on this side of the fence. So now I'm gonna time myself. How long does it take for me to grab the clamp, put it in the T-slot, clamp my piece of wood, and then remove the clamp? Are you marked? Ready, get set, go. All right, that was not quite 8 seconds, so much quicker. And also what I like about this clamp here is that it auto adjusts. It doesn't matter how thick your piece of wood is. Okay, so this is a 3/4 inch piece of plywood here. And I can, this is another 1.5 inches, so clamps nice and tight, doesn't matter. And it has an adjustable screw right here. If you want to, for the clamp to clamp harder, you just turn this screw clockwise. And if you don't want to clamp so hard, you just unscrew it counterclockwise and it's not going to clamp as hard. So, I mean, come on, Felder. I mean, if I can make these clamps here work, so can you. This was a lot of work to make. You know, I had to drill the 3mm holes, tap. I had to cut that. I had to weld it. I had to modify this, put a little small piece of flat bar to extend it. So I would have preferred purchasing it already made, but it does not exist. So please, Felder, sell these clamps ready to use. So, all right, I do like to use 2 clamps because sometimes the plywood is a little bit crooked and I like it to sit flat on the table, just so it makes a square cut. As you can see, this plywood here, see, it's a little bit twisted, so and 2 clamps holds better than 1 anyways. So this is how I do it. You know, figure out where I want to make my cut, and then I just push this piece of plywood firmly against the fence, put 1 clamp like so, put 1 clamp like that, and it's nice, it's solid, it's not moving. So you see how fast this is, right? Another thing I can do, let's see, then when I don't use this clamp here, I just clamp it like that because I don't want it to go in the saw, right? So when I'm done, and I just leave it there. So also a good thing with these clamps here, if I want to cut like a really sharp angle, I could put, right, let's say I want to cut like 15 degrees or so, and let's say this is my 15-degree cut, so I could put a clamp like so, like this here. I got to get myself a T-nut for this one, but then I could also put another clamp here, right? And then I could do like I could do 5-degree cut if I want. So these clamps are extremely handy for that, extremely fast. They're auto self-adjust. I'm so happy I made those. This is a real time saver. Okay, I just want to show you guys another close-up of the clamp. So all I did here is I cut the end of it off with a grinder with a zip disc. This is my 3/8 flat bar, 3/8 by 2 inch by, I think is 3 inches long. Okay, and I wanted to show you the nut that's welded. Not a nut, but a bolt. I don't know if you can see that there. Okay, so I had to drill a hole through the 3/8 flat bar for the bolt to go through, and for the Teflon, I had to drill the hole in Teflon, and also had to drill 4 holes for the 3mm machine screw. So again, this is Teflon. It's never going to scratch a table. Alright guys, so I hope this video was useful to you. Certainly if you have a sliding table saw, I hope this helped you out. And Felder, if you're watching, please make these clamps. These are so much better than your design. If I could do it, so can you. Alright guys, thanks for watching.